Back in high school, I had received the call to be an apostle. And I had to ask the question, what's an apostle? What does an apostle do? What does it work in the grander scheme of things? Of course, by now, if you watched my video on the ascension gifts, you understand my stance and understanding of the ministry gifts. To quickly summarize, the fivefold ministry: apostles, teachers, prophets, evangelists, and pastors. They're not job titles for the elite few, but they are personality types for each individual person. Each type comes with responsibility or a job description that gives the person with an identity within Yahweh's kingdom. So much of my life had revolved around the prophecy of me becoming an apostle. It played a large part in my fear and misunderstanding of the apostolic calling, because it seemed to me, in the Christian mindset, that the apostle was a dying breed, if it was not already an extinct breed within the Christian faith. I remember I wrote my testimony for the school newspaper, and my principal had made the suggestion that the editor remove my claim to being an apostle and alter it to say that I was a preacher. Though the article was never altered to say that, it just goes to show the sense of loneliness I felt when having to embark on this unknown journey by myself. I did have a vision, a goal to press on towards. I wanted to pursue the work of my Christian high school. I know that Christianity got this right, the practical application of the apostolic ministry. You see, it was the apostles' job to set up churches, so that then to train the believers in that fellowship, and then to leave to go set up another church elsewhere. Only my vision wasn't to churches, it was toward the school. I wanted to duplicate what was being done at my high school to train the youth in a career that was focused on the ministry. When I left Christianity, I was very afraid that I would never be able to fulfill that destiny. However, Yahweh, I believe, gave me a vision for school because it was His vision. Because He doesn't want us teaching or being taught the way that the world does. Yeah, sure, my Christian high school didn't teach evolution, but it doesn't end there. Yahweh wants His people to know that they know what it is they're being taught on an academic level, a ministry level, and a vocational level. Yahweh has His own ideas of how parents should educate their children. Yes, I said parents should educate their children, or at the very least be involved in what their children are learning. School shouldn't be a daycare for children through to their teens. Yahweh wants a parent to stand up and say, as for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh. Yahweh wants the parent to take responsibility for their children and to train them in the way that they should go. But what usually ends up happening is that parents ship their children off to a stranger with an agenda, and then their children have to fight for their own survival within society. The mindset of survival of the fittest is ingrained into the next generation. The paradigm of the elite society becomes my success at the expense of others, while the middle classes and the lower classes cope with the belief that their struggle is all that they'll ever have. This is all because of the self-fulfilling prophecy that is passed on from a state-sponsored school. This prophecy that they have given us told us how smart, how talented, and how privileged we were, and most importantly, where we could expect to end up in life. Meaning, we are our grade point average. We as society tend to classify, saying only the most intelligent get the highest of the highest education, and the rest can wash our dishes, drive our cars, and maybe if they're smart enough and quick enough, run our own business, manage our stores. This statement is overly simplified and painfully generic. Why do we pass students that didn't even earn a C? Yes, a student can give up on themselves, but do we give up on them too soon? To tell a student that a D+ is okay, that elementary students should spell words the way they think they should be spelled, or that pi shouldn't be 3.14, rather just an even 3, just so the teacher can give a passing grade, is not only lazy to say the least, but neglectful and destructive. Coming into the C-Star Mariners, I've heard for their desires for a school, and that the school would in turn set up willing graduates with their own cell groups of the school, so that they could multiply themselves by others doing the same. While being connected to a central hub of certified teachers, this spoke to me, my apostolic vision for the schools. Because students should not only be given the chance to complete an education, but also be taught the principles and academics of the Creator. Along the way, we saw the types of people that we should be reaching out to: the lame, the outcast, and those who were afflicted, as outlined in Micah 4. With this criteria in mind, we saw the pregnant teens and the young fathers-to-be. We envisioned programs that will help the young mothers not only to get the education that they need, but to have a daycare for their children. And in this daycare, they're being cared for by not only them, but other students that are training to become mothers, under the supervision of a mother or a woman who had been in that situation themselves. The young fathers would be given an opportunity, as well as the mothers, to learn the trade to support their newfound family, regardless of their relationship with the mother. This is the vision that I want to administrate, one that says, Yahweh won't give up on you, we won't give up on you, so don't give up on yourself. You see, the vision only starts here, because there's a lot more to learn. Aside from the academics, there are electives to learn and careers to embrace. It doesn't end when one graduates high school. At least it shouldn't. The Creator wants to establish a community of people who want to show His ways and will. And there's more than one way to do that. It all depends on the person's personality, skills, and talents. There's a lot to do, and there's something for everyone. Because what's the point of an education if you don't have a career to apply it in? Yahweh promised that if we submit to Him, He will teach us the prophet. The question we need to ask now is, Yahweh, what's your business?